We're in East Dorset at Vermont Renewable Fuels, and I'm talking to the Vice President, Alan Benoit. Wood pellets are your biggest selling product.
Yes, they are.
What is a wood pellet? What is it made from? How does it get here? Where do you get it?
Good question. Wood pellets are made from a wood flour. They start as a whole log, and they come in on a log truck, just like most logs. And then they go through a debarking process, and they're chipped, and then they're ground up into a wood flour, and they're finally compressed into a wood pellet.
And where do you get these? I mean, you don't do this yourself.
Correct. We purchase all of our wood pellets from Vermont Wood Pellets. They're up in North Clarendon, Vermont.
Alan, one of my biggest questions was, I think of wood delivery, for people who have wood stoves. How are pellets delivered? I mean, you can't deliver them in the middle of a driveway and then let the owner shovel them into whatever they do. Can you tell us how that all works?
Sure. Customers who use bagged pellets, we simply deliver tons of pellets in bags on pallets, and we can put them in their garage or wherever they'd like to store them. Otherwise, if they're a bulk delivery customer, then we can put one of these bins. We have several different sizes, which I'll show you. Of these bins, this is a bulk pellet storage bin. This one's made out of fabric. We have some that are metal and some that are fabric. But depending on how much room you have and how many pellets you use in a year, we size the bin accordingly. We bring our bulk delivery truck. It connects right to the fittings on the outside of your house, and we blow the pellets through the hose and into the bulk bin. So the bin I showed you inside was a 2-ton fabric bin. This is a 5-ton fabric bin. There's 10,000 pounds of pellets in here. Again, we deliver it with our pneumatic bulk delivery truck. And we also have some intermediate sizes. This works out well if it's in a warehouse or some big garage or something, but most people can't fit this into their basement, so I'll show you an option for that. So if you have, about 5 or 6 feet of headroom in your basement, something like this is our 3.5-ton steel bin, might be more appropriate. This 3.5-ton bin is set up with a bulk delivery feed. That's these black hoses back here. So we can hook up our bulk delivery truck right to those hoses, usually from the outside of your house, and we blow the pellets right in.
As a homeowner, one who has an oil-burning boiler, what would it take for me to convert to pellets?
Good question. It's actually pretty easy to convert to pellets. We would take your existing oil gun, the burner, and we would remove that and replace it with this. This is a Pellergy wood pellet burner, and it would be able to be used in your existing wood boiler. So you wouldn't have to buy a new boiler, you wouldn't have to replumb your house or change the way it's heated. It's still controlled by your thermostat. All we're doing is changing out the fuel in the burner.
Can you show us some of the delivery methods?
Absolutely. We have a bulk delivery truck set up out back.
Okay, let's go see it.
This is the only pellet truck in the state with a scale on it where we can go and deliver pellets just like oil. And we can give the customer the tag. It says how many pounds they've got.
Right now we just lifted up the truck off the bed, and it's telling us we have 5,200 pounds left inside the tank. And we're loading the printer, and that can give us a readout exactly how many pellets we have available to deliver to the customer. So right now we're tilting up the back of the truck. What this does is this helps slide the pellets all towards the rear of the truck.
Going to engage the compressor.
Now we're engaging the compressor so that we can blow the pellets through to and into the bulk storage bin. We're opening up the valve to allow the flow of pellets. You'll hear the pellets flowing through the hose.
So what we have here is a 3.5-ton bulk bin. This is where the bulk pellets are stored, very similar to your oil bin. And then when your thermostat requires any heat, it feeds the pellets up through this tube, which is controlled by an auger motor, and then the pellets drop down through this tube and into this burner, where they are turned into a gas and burned inside the boiler.
That's what the flame from a pellet gasification boiler looks like. The pellets are dropping in there and they're being gasified inside the burn chamber, and then it's being blown into the firebox and ignited. It's very much like a flame you would see on a propane or an oil burner, but this is all with pellets.